Hey, you guys, I'm Heather Powers and I'm a grateful girl, and this is our fifth time together. And I keep getting more excited every time I do this. And I feel like as I'm going on in this journey, there's so much on my heart that I want to share because I see that, when you have this great secret and you think it's a secret, it's not really a secret, but you're so excited about it and you got to tell people. That's good news. That's how I feel. I feel like I just need to share. But many of you know I was in LA this last week. Before that, I had my dear friend Teresa in town, and we had 4 days of just incredible, life-changing time together as sisters, soul sisters, laughing and crying and purging and Skyping with other friends around the country and in other countries, actually. Uh, the most amazing time concentrated in terms of transparency and authenticity, which is such a precious thing to me at this point in my life. And I feel like there is grace to keep becoming more and more of that, coming out of the shadows in our lives, opening up the boxes of the secret places that we have, the shame spots that keep us bound up. It's really great when we have friends that we can be transparent and authentic with, because we grow in that and it starts kind of exuding that in all other spots of our lives. But we were down in LA. We took a little bit of a road trip because Teresa had a conference, and we got to go to Disneyland together. It was a gifted surprise for us. We had no idea we were going to be doing that when we were down there. But it was funny, after the days that we had together and just the depth of conversation and fellowship with each other, we went to this trip to Disneyland in a really kind of quiet, grateful spot where we just were soaking everything up to a degree that I've never been to Disneyland like that. It almost was this very deep experience. It wasn't just going on rides. It was absorbing the creativity and the magnificence of the imagination, and just, man, it was really, really powerful. We were on the Ferris wheel and we were up, and Teresa was scaring me by rocking the gondola back and forth. Had a few moments where I recognized that the reason we were having such a wonderful time is that we've both kind of come to this place in our lives where we recognize how important it is to be present in the moments, not just treating them as if they are fleeting, but to really absorb them, to absorb each other, and to see that imprint of God in each other as He manifests in our friendship, in our words to each other, in our ability to love and give grace to each other through our quirkiness. We miss a lot of moments when we're not present. And I think a lot of that is because our lives get very busy and we forget to practice presence. We forget to go into the presence of God and soak that up. And when we don't do that, we cannot go or lead anyone where we haven't been ourselves. And so I want to leave that with you. I'm going to share a reading with you that actually comes out of a book that has become even more precious to me. It's Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. But I was reading this and it says, I am the eternal I am. I have always been and I will always be. In my presence, you experience love and light, peace and joy. I am intimately involved in all of your moments, and I'm training you to be aware of me at all times. That's what was happening at Disneyland. Crazy. Your assignment is to collaborate with me in this training process. I have taken up residence in you, right inside of you. I am central in your innermost being. Your mind goes off on tangents from its holy center time after time. Don't be alarmed by your inability to remain focused on me. Simply bring your thoughts gently back to me each time they wander. The quickest way to redirect your mind is to simply whisper my name. That day at Disneyland was holy. We had some really sacred moments with each other because we recognized that we had been given a gift of moments with each other. and that it far transcended any of the actual experiences we were having. Those were just a grid to lay our presence with each other on. I want to encourage you to do that. Don't just see your moments as things to pass by or days to mark off on a calendar. Our moments are where we get to unpack the contents of our lives, and we can miss it so easily. I encourage you to be still and know that there's something greater unfolding if you're willing to see it and be present in the moments. I'm a grateful girl, and I'm definitely not going back.